welcome to The Full English. I'm Gemma Houlihan.
And I'm Rory Jones. And today, we're going to address whether bigger is always better.
So to start with, we're going to address food portions.
It's a favourite of many Americans, not going to lie. Anyway, our first observation about food portions was basically that it doesn't matter where you go here or what sort of food you fancy, the portions will always devour you and they'll be massive. Our food portions pale in comparison.
Yeah. Well, I don't think the corner is that bad, but most places in America as a general rule. The chips, for instance, at Trin, not a decent sized portion, not bad, you know.
Did that take you by surprise?
Couple of rounds, we can still go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I remember my first time actually going to a restaurant that I can remember was when I was about 10. I was in New Jersey, went out with the family to this nice Italian restaurant. We didn't really know much about the place. My sister orders a small pizza, and she's about 14 at the time. And this thing comes, and it's bloody huge. This pizza is maybe 12, 14 inch. Like, it was absolutely huge. And we were all just shocked. We were like, what the hell? This is for a 14-year-old girl anyway. She'll eat that in about a week. So I just remember all of us laughing at that for so long. It was just absolutely nuts. I mean, it's kind of the same with...
Well, there's a place on the corner called Benny's, and it's like slightly different from Christian's Pizza because it's double the size. Like, a slice of pizza is about the size of one pizza normally.
Yeah, I've seen those. They're pretty crazy as well. It's so American.
Yeah.
It's
And they
American.
pride themselves in it as well.
Yeah.
They like,
yeah,
our portions. Like, I bet you can't finish that. And I'm like...
It's also the record thing as well. The whole man versus food syndrome. Like, the whole you'll go to a pancake place and, you know, someone breaks a record for the amount of pancakes. Like, what was that happen with you?
Recently, the running club went to IHOP and they'd just done a long run, and this guy ate 23 pancakes in one sitting, and he only paid $4.99 for it. So.
Oh, that's value for money, guys.
Yeah.
Well, that's value. You know what you should do? You should not eat for a week and then go to IHOP, eat 23 pancakes, and you'll be good. You'll be good. $5.
He broke the Charlottesville record. We were very proud.
Ooh, well, he's gonna live on then. He's gonna reach the. He's gonna go into the Hall of Fame for eating, maybe. Yeah. I mean, I remember recently. I swear, if my family friend who is responsible for this is listening, she'll feel bad. But I remember when I came out of the gym, out of Gold's in New Jersey a few weeks ago, went to a random US diner, and the amount of food because I couldn't really be bothered ordering, so someone ordered for me, and the amount of food was just horrendous. There was a full lobster, a burger, fries, and a soup. And they still asked me, you know, if I wanted anything else or dessert, and it was absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
no one even looked at me twice.
Some ice cream with that.
I mean, not gonna lie, if I did that in England, everyone would judge me like whatever. Like they would have a go. Like they would be thinking, ooh, yeah, should he be eating all that? But I don't know. You can do that here, so yeah.
But no one really finishes their portions, you know.
I guess
a lot of people will make a root bowl
incomplete.
last 2 meals, and I'm like, just make it last one.
I think some people do, but I don't know. That's quite impressive. I always think that's like some sort of challenge here.
But here, it's not just the food that's rather
It's a
large.
theme.
It's the cars. Like, we have a real issue with this because our starter cars are like little, like, Polos.
Little
or
tiddly, diddy, pathetic.
Usually second
hatchbacks.
hand, usually been like in use for like 20 years.
Shout out to all the Peugeot drivers or like Citroen or
You're fancy
Renault.
if you've got a Golf, you know. Like
a Golf is a medium-sized car.
Yeah,
a Golf is a medium-sized car, like absolutely.
Like most of my friends will have like 2-door cars.
Yeah, except why do you need 4 doors when there's only one person? That's what
But
I
in
can't
America,
understand.
it's 4x4s. They're
Bigger
like
equals
Jeeps.
better when it comes to cars, apparently. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. Young Americans as well. It's always the young ones have big cars to drive to college, like a 4x4 or a truck as you might refer to it as. But yeah, it's pretty ludicrous. I don't know.
My friend was like, well, yeah, I need a big car because I need to get all my stuff to college.
For one day a year.
How much stuff? Yeah, for one day a year.
One
How
day.
much
What
stuff
was
do
your
you have?
364 days? Like, are you just going to go drive a sports car for the rest of that time? Or it's pretty insane. I mean, they do have bigger roads to make up for it, but I don't know. It's definitely an interesting one. I mean, if someone drives around in the UK in what I'd refer to as a huge car, like huge, as some people might say, like you kind of think, are they trying to compensate for something? That's what people always say. Like,
or they're
it's
just like a very pretentious. Like
it is pretentious.
I know someone who has like a Land Rover, and we all like take the mickey out of them because
you're like, why do you need it?
Yeah.
Why do you need it? Just for snow days, like 2 or 3 times a year, so you can be safe whilst everyone else dies from whatever. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, the overcompensation is a genuine kind of assumption we make about these people. But speaking of people, we kind of noticed that Americans seem to have much bigger personalities as well as everything else.
Yeah, there's no holding back in America.
No, I mean, who's the president again? I don't think he holds back on many things, to be quite honest.
No, he's not a very
Whatever you think of him.
personable person. Like he's not very. He doesn't.
He's not
have
really a person.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's interesting. It's an interesting topic. But with regards to like even student culture as well, it's like the big extroverted personalities. They're everywhere.
Who
they
can
really
be
are.
loud?
Who can talk the loudest? For the longest. With the
Mhm.
biggest smile on the face.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Don't
man,
That's-
my cheeks will start aching after too much smiling. I can't do it. I can't take it. Like too much smiling.
Britons aren't that happy as a culture. Like,
We don't really smile very much, do we?
No, we look at the ground because it's
Yeah,
raining.
you don't look at people. You don't look at them. I mean, I do sometimes, but I don't know. You feel weird. People look at you like you're weird. If you look someone in the eye, a stranger, they'll
Yeah.
think you want to either. Well, I don't even know, but it's weird.
And like just
Big
in terms of
difference.
like the classes, they're like geared
Mm.
towards big personalities. Like
Definitely.
one of my classes, discussion is about 30% of your grade. Like participation.
I can see that. I mean, yeah, I thought that was a joke at first. I actually thought that was a joke when they said, 30% of your grade will be participation. I mean, what? So you turn up, you say things.
Yeah, you have to talk.
You say anything, but you could say anything. You could just answer like, okay, so my classes involve a lot of translating. Like, I could put my hand up every time, do a rubbish translation, like balls it up every time, and that would be good participation. I mean, I'd still be useless.
Yeah.
But I mean, where do they draw the line there? I kind of want to know. Like, someone who participates, but they get terrible attainment.
Yeah. Well, I suppose you obviously have to like participate to.
It's all connected. Apparently.
Yeah, it's all.
What happens to
more
the smart,
holistic.
quiet guy in the corner who just gets on with things and then gets the good grades?
That is not a person who can be here.
There's one of those in every, well, it should be in every English classroom that has people with actual brains in it. Like, I mean, this is like talking about, a decently, just an average classroom. But yeah, the extrovertism is definitely a big deal here. I feel like if you're quiet,
It's
life
hard.
life is probably hard for those quiet people. I kind of feel for them a bit. Really, I mean, also, like the fact that they always want to know what your name is. Like, I mean, how many times have you gone to a Starbucks
Yeah.
or the West Range?
They ask you what your name is before you order.
Before anything,
They're
I'm like,
hello, what's your name? And I'm like,
hey, what's your name? Like the people who write your names on things, like they're everywhere. It's like a brand of people that they're coming to everywhere in the US. Like they're gonna, before you know it, we'll be back in the UK. We'll be getting a Costa, which is like our version of Starbucks in a way that's kind of better.
yeah. I don't know.
That's a
Starbucks is
debate.
getting bigger.
That's a
so-
debate. But in 10 years' time, I swear I'll go into Costa, sorry, and someone will ask me what my name is, and I'll just look at them and be like, "Oh no, this is it." I'll know then that this is it. This is it. We've become the United States. But they want to write your name on things. Like, I mean,
And then they get my name wrong. They always think I'm Jenna, and I'm like, I'm Gemma.
oh my god, that's annoying.
Yeah.
They can't even spell my name. I don't even bother with my name anymore. I'm experimenting with all sorts of names because when I say it's Rory, which is like maybe 3 Rorys in the United States, including myself, and then there's like when I'm asked to spell it, and it's like RORY. Wait, ROY? No, RORY. Like, what is wrong? I mean, I even roomed with my actual shout out to my roommate who believed I was called Roy for a full week. He genuinely thought that was my name for a full week of living with me until like I think he was with his girlfriend and she pointed it out. Just be like, it's Rory, isn't it? And I'm like, yeah, that's my name. Why? Like, oh, he thought you were Roy. I was like, oh my god, I can't take this. Americans and I don't know. There's an interesting race of people. Let's say that much.
Yeah. Well, they like to make their opinions heard, you know? They like to be...
There's no shame in that. They just, just put it out there.
Yeah.
Get everyone's name down, get the measure of people. Yeah, that's just maybe how they do things.
Yeah.
Take everyone's name.
So, basically, Americans believe the bigger is better.
Oh, they firmly believe in that. Americans believe it is better. Is it better? I mean, I don't know. This is a guy who's 5'7", so like I can't really say that with conviction, but
I don't think you're 5'7", mate. I'm 5'5".
I don't think, actually, that's a stretch.
So.
That's a stretch, to be fair. I don't know. Who even knows? But I mean, us English people, we believe that smallness, humbleness, efficiency is the way to do things. But
Yeah.
who can be sure?
Right.
I don't know.
Thanks for tuning in to The Full English. This was Gemma Houlihan.
And this is Rory Jones. We'll be back next week with more banter about international relations.